Centurion Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries, the best sports show in America. At least I think it is. I think you will too if you watched it. Top Shine is our sponsor. Lots of topics always on Monday morning, so let's get right to it. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Bills 27-24. Let's talk about a few things. The stupid rule when you fumble the ball through the end zone when you're down at the line. There is no logic whatsoever to that rule. If you fumble that ball through the end zone, the other team gets it, makes no sense. But obviously the game wouldn't be as close as it was, but for that rule. Then you have the Buffalo Bills coach making a pretty poor decision on the fake punt. That went nowhere. So I'm very disappointed. Josh Allen looked good in the beginning. I tell you right now, that kicker, if he would have made that field goal, does anybody doubt that with a minute 45 left, Josh Wentz, that Mahomes would have came down, they would have kicked the field goal and won? Yeah. So that missed field goal was meaningless. Furthermore, Josh Allen screwed up the last two plays. He had the ball. He had a crossing pattern with Diggs wide open. He went for the home run, throwing the ball between three defenders in the end zone. Last play of the game, I don't know why he didn't see those people that were open in front of him. I mean, you know what? I've seen this over and over and over again. The discipline of a quarterback to make the right throw at the right time. Who always did that? Tom Brady. Who also does it? Mahomes. All right, the Lions, God love them, hosted two playoff games, won 31-23. Mayfield came back, brought him back, almost brought him back. Two interceptions, one wasn't his fault. It went off Evans' hands. Evans had a great game, but that ball off his hands was terrible in the beginning of the game. But, Mayfield, Josh Wentz, only made $4 million on a one-year contract this year. He's expected to make as much as $27 million or more. I mean, he's got them, doesn't he? The Bucs, I don't know how you don't. I mean, this is your quarterback. I don't know how you don't sign him. The Lions played great. I tell you what, Goff he's become a real player, and they got great weapons around him. Good defense, good offense. The Ravens smoked the Texans. This game wasn't even close. The only touchdown scored by the Texans was that punt return or kickoff return. But the Ravens, 34-10. I think the Ravens are going to win this thing. What do you think, Josh Wentz? I think so too. Packers gave the 49ers one hell of a game. And in fact, Love's two interceptions probably cost them the game. They could have beat the 49ers. Yeah. I know the Cowboy fans like myself, we're all rooting for the Packers. Made it less painful. But we're all set up for next week. I believe the 3 o'clock game will be the Chiefs versus the Ravens. And then the later game, 6:30 game, I think, will be the 49ers hosting the Detroit Lions. It ought to be two great games. All right, University of Kentucky, 105, Georgia 96. They were once up 29 points. And I tell you right now, Z comes in, hits 4 straight 3-pointers. Only missed once. Had 2 steals, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 11 points in like 8 minutes. The NCAA finally cleared him and looked the hell out. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how Calipari screws this up. He's like Yul Brynner with the Guns of Magnificent Seven. He's got all kinds of weapons for any kind of situation. It's been reported Joe Burrow bought a $7.5 million home after he signed his contract. Good living. Why does everything these people do we get to find out about? I mean, don't they have any privacy at all? Like their contracts, Josh Wentz. Why are sports contracts publicized? Is it in their contract? I mean, why do we get to know what these players make? It's kind of weird. Caitlin Clark got clotheslined after an Ohio State a fan comes out on the field, clotheslined her after their big loss to Ohio State. The best best girls basketball player in NCAA got clotheslined by a fan. I don't think it was intentional. Jason Kelce, bare-chested rooting on his brother with his wife. You gotta like Jason Kelce. Jason Kelce's everyman. All right, and then there we have Travis doing the hard thing. The Swifties went wild with this. Oh, my God. A football player doing a heart during a game. Oh, my God. You know, but he's just locking in. He's making all the Swifties his own. Can you imagine how bad he got teased by his teammates after this? I would hope they would tease the hell out of him. All right, the Oklahoma Sooners beat the UC Bearcats in basketball 69-65. ESPN's going to close their New York and their LA offices by 2025. Cole Beasley says, cancel me. He doesn't like men putting on fingernail polish. I'm with you, Cole. CBS Morning News did a story about this Episcopalian bishop who came out as gay and became a bishop gay, and the guy wears purple fingernail polish. I mean, bleh. Sorry, I'm old school. Be gay if you want. Just don't wear purple fingernail polish in public. The Islanders fired their coach Lambert. Lost 4 in a row, said see you later. Xavier beat Georgetown 92-91. Florida is under investigation for an NIL scandal involving $13 million. This is great news for Reds fans. De La Cruz apparently is tweaking his swing. He needed a swing. Apparently he's not going to raise his leg up real high. I'd like him not to make such a long swing, shorten the swing. 3 dead men were in this guy. 3 Kansas City fans, these 3 guys here, dead in the backyard of a Kansas City fan, and said he didn't know they were out there.
Said they froze to death.
Said he froze to death. Man, there's something up with this.
They OD'd is what they did.
I think they OD'd. I mean, 3 of them, not 1,
3.
not 2, not 3. They got some bad moonshine.
Yeah.
They got some bad blow. They got some bad something. Wild story. The Raiders hired Antonio Pierce as their new head coach. All Oakland Raiders players are happy. This is a funny story. CeeDee Lamb's mom says, they need to get rid of Dak. You know, I wonder what CeeDee's saying privately to his mom. Meanwhile, Dak's brother is saying he wants Dak out of Dallas. They're all ungrateful. Marvin Lewis is going to make a comeback to the NFL probably. Maybe coaching with the Raiders in Vegas. All right, in the Super Bowl. I don't understand. By the way, got a bit about this. They're going to play the Black National Anthem at the Super Bowl. Now, I got a theory about this. If you notice, they don't play the Black National Anthem in these games, right? They got rid of all the kneeling, right? All the backlash. You know why they're doing it now in the Super Bowl, Josh Wentz? It's over with. They had all the fans all year long.
Yes.
There's you can't protest. Yes. There's nothing else you can do. It's the final game, so they chuckle and say, hell, there'll probably be kneeling, protesting, and the Black National Anthem. Why? Last game of the year, Super Bowl. Just so divisive. We don't have a white national anthem. We don't have an Hispanic national anthem. We have an American national anthem, and it's for all of us. Black, white, green, purple. It is so divisive. All right, Cowboy cheerleaders said that Packers players mocked them, were rude to them. Unbelievable. How could you say anything rude to a Cowboy cheerleader? All right, Bill Belichick allegedly is going to Atlanta Falcons. They say it's a done deal. It's not official yet. We'll see what happens. And then a very sad, tragic story. Sports Illustrated is laying off their entire staff. Well, if you lay off your entire staff, aren't you? Why don't they just say they're going out of business? But the first thing everybody asked, what about the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue? Which comes out the first week of February. That's the only thing anybody's worried about. You know, I thought about this, Josh Wentz. It's Sports Illustrated. They were famous by bringing us pictures of sports. Well, that's all over the internet now. You know, everybody's taking a picture. It's kind of like obsolete. What they should do is do a swimsuit edition every month. That's my advice. How come these companies don't ask for my advice? I could save Sports Illustrated. Think about it, Josh Wentz. 1 month they could do the athletes. 1 month they can do cheerleaders. 1 month, or each sport. Each sport. We just saved Sports Illustrated. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.